going to tip East now.
Start of the first.
Unless they get him on early.
Start of the first term here. North Geelong and East Geelong, McLennan and Davis. Neither getting a tap out of the middle. The Magpies might be able to get it through. Fisher on centre wing. Goes with the right foot kick. Open half forward flank. George come across. Might sit for him. Rich is there as well. Handball. Back inboard for East Geelong. And they get the clearing kick back towards the middle. Lappin. Towards centre half forward. In fact, Hayes gets back there for North Geelong. He picks it up and then gets wrapped up by the Hash Brown. He loses him. He gets away from him in the end. Does nicely. Goes towards centre half forward. Fitzy behind. Fitzsimmons has to punch away defensively. Eagles have got the numbers at the back. Niawati goes out wide. Might be okay. It is. And Will Can takes the mark on centre wing. Goes back inboard. He's okay. Mark taken there by Normington for East Geelong. He comes in and it's a good kick too out in front. And taking the mark is Condon for East Geelong. He'll shoot for goal from about just inside 50.
5 times quickly, do you?
Just inside 50. Oh, he's going to get a nickname from. I'll tell you what, Dale's on fire.
The glove, I'll call him the glove.
So Condon comes in, right foot kick, and might not have made the distance. Falls into the goal square. Pack develops. Umpire says play on. Through for a rush behind to the visitors. First score of the afternoon. And I tell you it's 1.5 played. That's about right.
Good guess.
Good guess.
So North Geelong to bring the ball in from the full-back position now. And they play on from that position, come club room side of the ground. Long kick out. Swennison's going to be the target. Ball gets through the back of the contest, so they're able to run onto the ball now. They pick it up and they go forward. And that's through Luke Swennison to the centre wing. Good spoil there from Abib, who comes in and is able to get the ball over the boundary line. So we'll have another set ball. I'll throw in now. Davis doing the ruck work. McLennan also doing the work for the East Geelong side. So front position, McLennan takes the ball out of the ruck, kicks it back towards the boundary line, and it will go back over. So we'll have the same thing happen again with the umpire to throw it back in. So umpire throws it back in, and it's Davis and McLennan. McLennan, well, Davis won it down, picked up by Swennison, head over the contest, put his head down. Umpire's allowed things to roll there, but not a bad decision.
And a double falcon too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a double falcon, and it was a good decision by young Jess, because you're right, he did put his head down. Play on.
Now there's a shepherd here going East Geelong's way, and it's going to McLennan. So from just forward of centre wing, he will put the Eagles back into attack. Decides to go long with the football into the half-forward line. Kick not going to an end in particular. Runs out the back and be picked up there. Brent Swennison has it, and he's held up. Umpire lets it go. Stands around. Well, he's already blown the whistle, has he?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear that.
I didn't hear it either.
So there's going to be a ball up to take place about 40 metres out from goal. Ruck when they go at it. Ball comes out the back of the contest. Again, numbers there. East Geelong. Was actually North Geelong merged with the ball, and that was Swennison, Zach, but he can't get any through the contest. And first rotation about 2.5 minutes in. Ball thrown up again. Picked up. Handball comes out. Govers had the ball. He got rid of it pretty quickly. Goes out the back towards Ryan. He comes through. It was actually Hayes who came through the contest.
He's going to be pinged holding the ball
there. For dropping the ball. So free kick goes to East Geelong. And Can has the ball. He goes long and quickly into the goal square. Looking for Brown. There's a hold, says the umpire, over the shoulders indication. So Ash Brown will go back. He will have the free kick. And he's about 20 metres out directly in front of goal.
And geez, how could you tell him it was him from all the way from over here?
Who?
Ash Brown.
He goes good. They've got like someone with a bit of difference. So from 20 metres out, as we said, directly in front of goal. Chance to go back and shoot for East Geelong's first. Needs to work on that run up. Kicking style is okay because he's put it straight through the middle. And they get there first, so East Geelong now to 1-1. They lead North Geelong, who are yet to score. 3 minutes gone, a bit more. About 4 minutes gone. In the first quarter, Butlers Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
Well, look, for actual, I think a bit like Thursday, for class and everything at the moment, that's just not there, but everyone's just flat out. The tackling's been fantastic. And I think it'll take a little while to open up a bit. But East Geelong, a bright start. We've heard a bit about them, and they've got a pretty good start. Have we decided which way the wind was going, Jace?
I reckon across the ground, isn't
it, really? Yeah, so there's no real advantage to either side?
I reckon if they can come this side and attack, though, it might be a bit easier than running around the boundary on the outer side. Be easier for us too over here if they do that.
Easier for Smitty.
Absolutely.
And we've lost a footy already, so that didn't take too long, did it?
Well, you can't blame Darryl Jones for pinching at this time because he ain't here. He's working. He's working. It's not him, all right? It's not Jonesy, whatever you do.
There'll be a text message or a phone call.
No, he's working. He's working.
At some stage.
So otherwise, he'd be here doing the water boying. He's one of the greatest water boys of all time.
So back in the middle, McLennan and Davis in the ruck work. Neither again get a real tap. Hall got one high, but North Geelong get the kick out wide towards Parker, who's on the ground, attacks it. Fisher comes across to help out as well. He's wrapped up, loses the football in the tackle. Parker comes across, uses the body. Lukey gives it away by hand to Elmer, then to Schwennerson. Short is okay to the coach. He takes the mark. George from centre wing goes towards half forward with a kick. Coming across, Rich can't take the mark, off hands. And out of bounds for a throw in.
Which Swennerson was that?
It was...
Well, three of them are here. It's going to be Brent or
Brent.
Zach.
No, it was Zach, actually. It was Zach. Don't do all the Schwennersons. You'll be there all day. Now the ball at half back from the ruck contest, from the boundary throw in. Pack develops, and it will be a ball up. So Magpies into attack. At right half forward, Davis and McLennan lock arms. McLennan got half a hand to it. Ball comes out the back to Brent Schwennerson. Gives it away quickly to Elmer. Handballs it further afield. Now around the corner again. And that time it was, I think it was Luke who got it away. Schwennerson. Now it falls towards Davis at half forward. Coming through Zach Schwennerson. He's wrapped up by Rich. The umpire says hatched it. And free kick. And they play advantage. So East Geelong get out. Go towards centre wing with the kick. Condon now. Goes long inside 50 towards the hash brown. Matheson against him on the cricket pitch area. Goes around Matheson, drops the footy. Umpire said a throw. And East Geelong will take the free kick. Ash Brown will have it at 45 out. 45-degree angle. And tough kick. He's going to have to aim it outside the left-hand goalpost here at the northern end. But we saw his first kick was okay. The run-up wasn't crash-up, though, Dale said. We'll see how he goes this time. What do you reckon, Dale? Oh no.
It's not fluent.
It's not fluent, but it works.
It's effective.
Because he's kicked another one. And he's put the hands up Barry O'Toole style, and he's kicked his second, and East Geelong second. They're 2-1-13. They lead North Geelong yet to score, and that is on the Bucklers Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 8.5 minutes played.
Yeah, look, I know it was through a free kick back up here. They were pretty fluent bringing them out of the back line, and that's been their problem that I can remember last year with East Geelong. They get the ball in the back line, just kick it into the centre somewhere, and it just kept on coming back. But a couple of times now they've been able to get the ball from half-back flank. And in the end, a beautiful, as you said, a funny old run of a beautiful shot for goal. From
Has he done it? Has he changed it from previous years, or is that always
Don't know.
Ball back in the middle of the ground. It's going to be cleared away again, this time through Can. He gets the handball across, ends up in the hands of Hall. Mitch goes into a half-forward line. Good mark there. And I think it's Condon again. He goes short, over the top. Player running free. Goes back, and the mark is taken. So they've worked the ball to a similar position where Hash Brown had the kick for a goal before. And Sam Lowe. So I don't know much about his kicking prowess as well, so we'll soon find out. Left-footed by the looks. Or is he? No, he's not. He's a right-footer. That's not fluid or current either.
Does okay.
I'll tell you what,
Their kicking style's not crash, but I'll tell you what, they're effective. They've got some good work there. 3-1 now to East Geelong. North Geelong are yet to score. And we have gone on about 8 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, man, I haven't worked those things.
9 minutes now.
There
It's
you
a
go.
minute in front.
well, I've got 7:47 plus 1 is 8:47. 9 minutes.
That's it. 9 minutes.
That's close enough.
Yeah, well, that's
So is
good.
it 9
I'll
minutes?
turn mine off, save my battery. I tell you what, he ran in to kick that goal, and I thought, this is going to go anywhere. It's going to go out in the full or back in the middle, and he dobbed it. Again, a funny old run-up, but a beautiful kick for goal. They look dangerous, East.
Back in the middle. Davis goes up early, gets it down. Rove though by the Eagles. George comes off half forward for North Geelong. Can't take it with him. Oh, that's a throw. Oh, the umpire said play on. North get it And Blackie goes long with a kick towards foot, puts a hand up, can't take the mark. East Geelong across half back. They go through Mars. And he gets it out wide to Rich. He goes further afield. Might be okay. Marino gets wrapped up. That's dropping the footy. Umpire said punts. And North Geelong will take the free kick, and they play on quickly. They go inside 50 again. Habib comes out over his head. Well, at the back of the pack might have been okay. Habib comes back to help out. Eagles got the numbers if they can pick it up. They can. They get the handball back. Waddy gets it wide towards Mars again. Close to the boundary line. He tries to take him on. He gets the kick around the corner. Might be okay. Condon's everywhere at the moment. He's at half back now. He's been at half forward. He chips the ball out wide. Parker can't get there. Mars can. Gets a kick in. They've created a loose man centre wing. They can play on quickly. And the ball goes to Hoare. That's Will Hoare. Goes inside. Kick around the corner came from Jack Elliott. Goes out wide. They've got the numbers. Can goes in towards 50 again. Ball. No mark taken for East Geelong. Can they keep it in there? They can't. The Magpies work hard at the back. Kilsby might be able to get it away. Can't keep it in. And it will be a boundary throw-in at 30 around from the East Geelong goal. Moved the ball pretty well there, Grub, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. It started with a bloke. I think you might have missed him. He's in the pack, but I just checked him. McIntyre, number 32 on the half-back line.
Yeah,
he's
John
done it 2 or 3
yeah.
times. He looks a good kid.
So boundary throw-in. Eagles into attack again from the ruck contest. Nobody can really pick it up now. The Eagles try and get it out wide. Can got it again. He's been in everything. They go high towards the pocket. And is that a mark? I think it is to North Geelong. And a good mark too, I think.
You just concentrate who they are when you're commentating, mate.
No, I'm just trying to pick him out, mate. It's hard to work him out.
It's, I think that might be Vanderclay, actually. He goes out there with a kick. But again, the Eagles fighting hard for it at their half-forward flank on the outer side. They can't pick it up. Umpire says over the shoulder. They'll get a free kick, East. And I think it might be Can with the footy.
Gee, he's had a good quarter.
He has had a good quarter so far. Condon gives him a lead. He elects not to go there, though. Hash Brown is right there in the goal square. He goes in that direction. Got a bit of a leap at it. Offhand side of the pack. Comes back towards Brown again. He picks it up in the contest. Under pressure. Got it away to Elliott. And the umpire says held to him. So we'll have a ball up about 20 out from the East Geelong goal. They're 3-1-19. North Geelong yet to score, and we've played 12 minutes.
So ball up at the top of the goal square, going tapped down, and the players come through. It's going to be East Geelong who emerge with the ball contest. It's still happening right at the top of the goal square, but umpire will come back in and take possession of the ball. Numbers around the contest. North Geelong trying to get the ball from that position. Ball is tapped back towards the goal square once again. It's picked up there by Jack Elliott, and I think he's hit the inside of the goal post through for a minor score. Funny calling Jack Elliott looking like that. That's 3 goals, 2 to East Geelong.
They're pigs.
Ball comes in quickly. Again, Elliott has a second opportunity to do it. Matheson read the ball off the boot nicely, goes back to Hayes by hand, and he runs from the defence, takes a bounce, kicks the ball long, barrels it now towards centre wing. In front, Mark will be taken out there. It's East Geelong who positions himself nicely. Now, he has to come back, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's going to bring him back. Good umpire.
Well, yep. So Mark was taken out there.
He took a bounce, young Hayes, and then got tackled. He didn't need to take it. He should have kicked it before that. He didn't need to bounce that.
So Harding now goes back into the middle of the ground. Mark is taken there by Jacobs. Call the player now as he steps around. He goes long back into the forward line. Again, Brown over the top, is it? No, it's going to get back in the contest. Elliott was taking a North Geelong player a little bit higher there in the contest, so it's going to be a free kick. Brockenshire, it's going to be getting up off the ground, goes back by hand, kick along the boundary. We're looking for Fitzsimmons, didn't hit the target, made him work, but Fitzy's gone back and collected the ball, got the handball out to Elmer. Elmer now got the handball further afield, and the mark has been taken by Swennerson. This is Luke, so Luke Swennerson now, defensive side of centre wing, just looking for some option. Jake Balakie's in some space by himself. He comes out wide, foot or Balakie. Balakie's going to have to make a contest. Gets the hand in, got the hand on the shoulder, says the umpire. Free kick goes to East Geelong. This time it's Nick Elliott, I think, the recipient. Oh, no, it's not.
They've just put themselves under pressure with their disposals coming out of the back line.
So Normanton short, and the mark has been taken by Can. He goes short into the half-forward line. Mark is not taken out there, but the numbers are with East Geelong. A good smother, but ends up in the hands there of Elliott. That was Nick, got the handball back. Again, it runs through the half-forward line, coming through Fisher, put his head over the contest. That was more. So the free kick goes back to North Geelong now. So he looks back inside. Kick has to be good. Fitzsimmons picked the ball up. A bit of a don't argue. Pushed away. And kicks the ball towards the centre half forward position. But again, kick was poor. Mark not taken. Picked up by Swennerson. That's Luke. Goes out wide. Has player in the air in Habib. Toby Ryan's further afield. Parker runs towards goal. And he has to mark it and continue
Keep
on.
Going? No,
he's decided to pull up. So Luke Parker will go back and shoot for goal. Luke Parker, 15 to 20 out, 45-degree angle. Comes in, kicks a goal. Umpire just stands there, goes straight back over to his head. So they have their first, North Geelong. They move to one straight goal. They trail East Geelong on 3-2. Buckley's Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard.
he was never going to miss that, Luke Parker. Ever in a million years. But I thought he could have run on in a couple of years and a couple of pounds ago he might have too, but he's got a bit more solid. But again, this time, it wasn't great transition through the middle or anything. A couple of mistakes, but they fought hard to get it to where they got. And when they opened it up, East Geelong had come up the ground and couldn't get back to where they really needed to be.
So back to the middle. Foot in the ruck now for North Geelong with Davis having a rest. McLennan, Foot gets it down. Off the wing low for East Geelong. Gets wrapped up. Umpire says held to him. On the secondary bounce in the middle. So, Foot and McLennan. McLennan gets it down. Kick from the pack by East Geelong towards half forward. Nobody can pick it up though. Start with. The umpire will come in and ball it up again. Will Hall was in there for East. So, just on the centre square at centre half forward for East Geelong, northern end of the ground. McLennan again, and Foot keeps him away from the ball through the middle. Handball came from Tom Schwennerson. Now Fitzsimmons in the middle. Noah Waddy. Hold, said the umpire. So Fitzy's going to get the free kick. Plays on quickly. Goes towards half forward. Parker has to sit and wait. And it does well, but needs some support over the back as well. He didn't get any. Mars was there. Got around. Handball for East Geelong was okay in the end. Gets it out to Low. On half back. Oh, slow with the kick. Brent Schwennerson takes the mark. Good pressure from Morton. He kicks over the top to Fitzsimmons. Takes the mark, plays on it, goes now with the right foot kick long towards Foot on a long lead. He comes out and he drags it in. Takes the mark. Will shoot for goal from 35 out, 45-degree angle.
About 7 of them.
Hey?
7 foot.
Oh, nice. Jeez.
Well, I don't know what he was doing there.
He's doing his own comedy too, Dale. I like it.
I don't know what he was doing down there. Because he's supposed to be in the ruck. There's other big fella's just here, but he drifted.
Comes in, right foot kick, and goal umpire says he's missed it. Through for one behind, so they won 1-7. North Geelong trail East Geelong 3-20, and that is on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 18 minutes played.
Now, Watty doing the kicking in duties for East Geelong. And they've massed themselves up the middle of the ground. Now they spread. He goes short. Kick needs to be good. It's not going to hit the target. It went over the top. They put themselves under a bit of pressure now. Trying to move the ball was McIntyre and ends up coming out. That was a throw too. Umpire didn't call it. Habib's got it. Goes backwards into the hands of Brockenshire. Short to Fitzsimmons. One hand up. Almost had it. Ball went over the boundary line though. There will be a throw in about 25 around from goal.
Might have been a bit harsh on him, Smitty. I reckon he had no prior tuning. I reckon the ball actually got knocked out in the tackle. I'll go with that. That's fair enough.
So just waiting now for the umpire to throw that ball back in. Looks like Habib's going to stay there and do the ruck work now. Up against McLennan. So McLennan with the height. Habib actually got the ball down. There's a free kick. And it's going to McLennan of East Geelong. So the Eagles now to bring the ball out of the fence. He's just looking for his options. There's a fair bit of spread. He goes back to the goal square. Okay. Mays has got the ball and he goes out wide. Nice kick. And got one hand to it. Ball ran through the contest though. Arriving there to put some pressure on with George.
Push him in the back.
Umpire said to push in the back, so free kick will go to George. Out there on the far wing. So Aidan George just waiting for some options to arise. One turns up, and that's Toby Ryan. Good lead. Takes a mark, I reckon, just inside the boundary line. Foot continues to move for him. Habib's the other option forward. So Toby Ryan decides to go towards the centre-half forward position. Habib's up, doesn't take the mark, goes back and collects it, handballs over the top, put his teammate under pressure. He's got support though, picked up Swenison. He can't get through the contest, umpiring very quickly today, and we'll have a ball up to take place. Right on the centre square. Ball is tapped down, Swenison had it and collected it, topped it out to Brockenshire. He couldn't dispose of it correctly. Luke Swenison went back and got it. Blacky's in there. Now Zach Swenison picks it up. He's tackled, brought to ground. Umpire says prior opportunity was there, so he's going to be pinged.
It has to be because he took 2 or 3 steps before he got caught, so that was his prior opportunity.
So East Geelong will come up with the ball. Will Hall, I think it is. It's got the free kick. So he comes to the coach's box side. Elmer couldn't take the mark. Coming onto the ground also there was Jacobs. Tried to keep the ball in front of himself. It's been picked up there from the North Geelong defence near the boundary line. Umpire says it hasn't gone out, but there's going to be a ball up to take place. Jacobs, where has he come from? Not too sure.
No.
Umpire just waiting for the ruckman to arrive by the looks of things. So the ball's going to be thrown up now. Foot gets the ball down. Picked up, clear away. That was Condon. Got the ball back towards centre half 4. The glove there. Went to Hash Brown. A little bit of pace from Matho. He's got it. He tried to get the ball around the body. He's gone back towards the goal square. Will it be touched? It is not marked in the goal square. And the North Geelong, the safe option, to have it through for a minor score. 3-3 now to East Geelong. 1-1 North Geelong. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
Well, that tells you, kick it wide to Hash Brown because he is going to have Matho covered for pace, I think.
He kicks it in, turns it over. Oh, good hand in the end. Came through by Tom Swenison.
Ooh,
high tackle too. The umpire didn't see that, but anyway. Now, and again, the umpire says throw it in. So
yeah, I think he missed a couple then. I think he could have paid 1 or 2 of them if he had wanted to. But if that's the way the game goes for the day and he's consistent, I've got no problems with that.
The boundary throw in left half forward for the Eagles. Pushed over the back by Fanning. Goes to Marino now, runs in. Kick was smothered. North Geelong working hard in the back line. Dangerous ball. Still East into attack. They come across. The handball comes back to Hall. He tries to get around. He just gets the kick away. Might be okay in the end. Well, Condon got one hand to it. Couldn't take the mark. Rode the bump, then dropped the footy.
Well, he tried to break the tackle, so don't ball it up. That's holding the ball.
It is. Free kick, North Geelong. Morton has it at centre half back. Thought about the outer side. He's still going to look there. He goes long with the kick and way too wide. Out of bounds. Just in the field of play. So out of bounds for a throw in. Played 22 and a half in the first term. Boundary throw in outer side centre wing. Fanning having a run in the ruck for East Geelong. Up against Foot. Once we get the footy back from over the fence, we have now.
So fullbacks don't have a spell, do they?
Oh, they do here. Matheson off the ground. Fanning gets it down to the side of the pack. Had the numbers there, but the Eagles couldn't pick the footy up. And another pack develops. The umpire will come in and punts. So there you go. So Eagles under the footy. Morton comes up with the free kick. Goes towards Schwenison. Dangerous. 2 on 3 on 1 East Geelong in the end. They get the numbers there and they go with the left foot kick. That comes from Will Hoare. Goes along over the head for Jack Elliott. Can he run in and kick a goal? He can.
See you later.
See you later, footy.
And see you later, another footy. And Jack Elliott has put his first on the board and the fourth for East Geelong. They go to 4-1-25. They lead North Geelong 1-1-7. Buckley's Entertainment Centre. First quarter scoreboard, 24 minutes played.
Look, I don't mind switching the play, but for a start, I'd rather it be a little bit further up the ground, not to centre half back when you've got a 3-on-1 contest. The North Geelong boy tried pretty hard to get to it, but once he didn't get it, 3-on-1, I reckon it was always going to be a goal from the minute the North Geelong boy couldn't grab that ball. If you're going to switch the play, make sure it's an easy switch. The bloke's on his own or further down the ground because that's what will happen to you. Good footy, East Geelong, but I think North could have probably prevented that one.
It's like a revolving door here in front, isn't it? There's been about 40 interchanges already.
I just wonder when your fullback comes off in a rotation, what happens? Who goes down to fullback and he comes out and of course the bloke they're playing is going to be Ash Brown, who's going to hurt you.
So back in the middle we go. Elmer emerges with the ball, goes to Swinson. Brent kicks the ball, half forward. Parker comes up, tried to get it in behind him. Now he's going to have a chance to collect it, but he's got support there. And that was young Swinnerson. Luke has got the ball. They go out wide, but the mark is going to be taken out and it's going to come back again. Marino.
Well, that's down the ground
quickly, and the mark has been taken by Kilsby, but again, good call, Grubb. And the mark will go, the actual free kick will go back the other way. And it will go to East Geelong, far side of the ground. So they have one possession back again. Goes in towards centre half forward to Brown. Over the top, the ball runs. Hayes leads in the race for the ball. Gets pushed off the contest. Brown went back and collected it. Tried to force his way through. Got the handball out the back. Umpires allowed things to run. Ball comes out the back. Mark is taken out there. And it's Fisher that pushes up and will relieve some pressure for North. They go out wide. Find Tom Swinnerson. He goes short. Over the top to George. And he plays on from defensive side of centre wing, goes into the half-forward line. Kilsby's there, good mark.
Good
Kept
grab.
his eyes on the ball. So he's got a player running in Habib, just needs to get the ball to him quickly. Heads in that direction now. What he leads in the race for the ball, gets out the back, picked up by Toby Ryan on the right boot, kicks around the body. Kick didn't travel too far. Mays picked the ball up, and he will look to bring the ball clubroom side. It was not a good kick. It's going to be picked up by Can. Has time to go back to Mays. Handball's over the top. Goes looking for him, will find Hoare. Gets around the player coming at him. Has time to steady now and go down the boundary, and that kick was poor also and turns it over. So Brent Swinnerson now the recipient of the mark. So just settles things down. Brent Swinnerson has Zach running round behind, but he's ignored. He goes down the line. Fitzsimmons now the target. He takes a good strong mark. So Fitzsimmons from half forward, goes in long, looking for Toby Ryan. Ball gets through at the back, picked up there. East Geelong, they've got some numbers out the back. It was a dangerous handball. What he's made it okay. Went back and collected it, took two bounces, tries to run from defence and does so. Has his third, still continues to run. There's his fourth. Going to get round to the fifth. No, he gives the ball to Can. Can looks to go out wide. Brown is the target, and he will take the mark. Just forward of centre wing, far side of the ground. Short kick into the half-forward line. Wasn't a good kick. Hoare, did he keep it in?
Nope.
No, says the umpire.
Oh, he's not happy either.
And the ball has gone over the boundary line, so we'll have a throw in to take place, far side of the ground. Just outside forward 50 for East Geelong once again. Davis doing the ruck work. McLennan's there also. McLennan took the ball out of the contest. Again, it sits over the top. Not going to come out. So East Geelong are 4-3 and North Geelong are 1-1.
So ball up, half forward for East. Out of the ruck, McLennan. Got the ball out wide. Well, it's a good tackle. Good punts too. North Geelong with the free kick. Hayes will take it at left half back. Thought about switching the play. He's just going to go down the line now. Past towards centre wing. Fanning put the big fist up and punched it out of bounds for a throw in. As the siren sounds for quarter time, and it is East Geelong.
Hang on. Where's the ball?
Over the boundary.
Well, you can't blow the siren when it's time off over the boundary.
Well, and tell a timekeeper that. 4-3-27 East Geelong. They lead North Geelong 1-1-7. Goal kickers Dale.
Yes, we have Ash Brown with 2, Lowe and Elliott 1 each, and for North Geelong, Luke Parker is their solitary goal scorer at this stage.
So it's East Geelong 4-3-27. They lead North Geelong 1-1-7 at quarter time. Take a break. Back with second quarter action after this on 94.7 The Pulse.